from Interactive Polls. This is a hammer drop politically. The 2030 Census Apportionment Forecast Update. Take a look at this. This actually is also just generally showing you net in-migration. So California is going to lose 4, Oregon's losing a seat. And then you get like Idaho, Utah, and Arizona gaining a seat. You've got Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Illinois losing seats. Illinois losing 2. New York losing 2. You've got PA losing 1 seat. Look at that. Texas gains 4 new seats. Florida gains 4. Georgia gains 1. North Carolina gains 1. You can see where everybody's fleeing. And you can see where they want to be.
U-Haul publishes every year. They publish a report based on how many people are booking one-way trucks to a specific area, and Texas had the top 5 cities, or top 4, I think. It was like Austin, Dallas, Houston, and McKinney.
McKinney, where's that?
McKinney, Texas is northeast of Dallas.
Okay.
It's a suburb. So yeah, everybody's coming to Texas, and I don't blame them. As somebody from Texas.
Poor Rhode Island losing a seat.
Are you born and raised in Texas?
No, from Illinois, Chicago.
Okay.
Oh, you're from Chicago?
Yeah, Lower East Side.
Oh yeah, did I know that? I probably knew that.
Yeah.
We probably talked about Portillo's quite a bit.
Yeah, we have Portillo's in Texas now.
Yeah, because also another funny thing is that In-N-Out's left California.
Right.
Oh wow.
They're in Tennessee. They're headquartered in Tennessee now.
And we're getting White Castle in Texas here soon.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody's coming to Texas.
West
Are there
Virginia
any
just got
mountains in
Wawa,
Texas?
which
No,
was
everything's
great.
well. I shouldn't say that. We have hills.
Eh.
We have hills and sand dunes, but
You like
everything's-
lake countries too. Right?
I don't like it. It is
lake
unfortunate. I don't like Florida or Texas.
Texas is very
geographically.
boring. It's very flat. There's not a lot to do.
A lot of
Just
poker
drink
rooms.
and have sex, and I guess backdoor poker rooms.
Take your
Back
kids
door,
to the park with all that sex.
They got
you know?
big billboards.
In Texas,
Texas,
gambling's illegal in Texas.
not poker rooms. Texas,
Oh, like okay, I see what you're
casinos
saying.
are illegal.
Yes.
Yeah, the Lodge Card Club. Shout out, probably the most notable card room I would imagine anywhere, and it's Texas, baby.
They keep trying to legalize casinos in Texas, and they just won't do it.
Well, you've got what is it, World Star? Is it not World Star? What's the in Oklahoma, the biggest casino in the
I
country or
forget, but
something?
they lobby against legalizing
Right,
in
because-
Texas because they would hurt the
Exactly.
The casinos on the border for Oklahoma, they suck. I took the wife once, and she was like,
No,
it's
not
horrible.
that, not that one. I
maybe
forget
I
what it's
haven't
called.
been.
I've never been there, but it's apparently like miles wide.
Really? I'll have to go look at that.
It's like on an Indian reservation.
Where do you fall on the pro gamble or pro casino?
I am anti. I'm actually ambivalent. I think the problem with gambling expansion is that like the ubiquity breeds addiction. But I also am not someone who thinks we should ban things based on someone else's addictions. Otherwise, we'd be banning alcohol too. I think a lot of conservatives are very moralistic and like gambling is bad. You should never allow it. And I'm like, well, a guy who gets off work and goes to the sports book with his buddies and puts $50 down on Super Bowl or something just to have a good time, and that's all he does. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Right.
He's trying to get a little excitement on Friday night with the boys. He's been occupied with work, and he wants to, feel that rush when he sees it coming in, and he's bet on his money line. He's like, yeah, and it's just $50. It's a problem when you see people. I've heard stories, man. There was a lady, she got arrested. She mortgaged her house without her husband knowing, and then took the money to a casino, lost it all in like a half an hour, and then started having panic attacks. I've heard stories about a guy did the same thing, and you see it all the time, man. You go to these casinos, and you wonder how it is. I tell you, I wonder how it is. I watch a guy at a craps table with 10 grand, just playing craps, and I'm like, what does this guy do? Actually, I'll tell you a funny story. We were at Hard Rock in Tampa this past week, and me and my boy Robbie, shout out Robbie Mann, and we were in the high limit area, and I was talking with one of the servers, and she had brought a drink to Robbie, and so we gave her a tip, and she was like, oh, thank you, and it was a good tip, and then she was surprised by it, which I didn't think was actually that big of a tip, and I asked her, I was like, do people in the high limit like not tip you? And she's like, well, you'd be surprised. And I was like, I guess not, because the perception is either they're rich snoots that don't actually want to give any money away, and that's why they're rich. That's actually not true. The reality is the people who are playing in there are pretending to be rich. Yeah, they don't actually.
The 50K millionaire.
Yeah, I mean, I was playing at MGM in DC. I was playing some poker, and a guy sat down, and it's one of the funniest experiences. I love this stuff, man. And he's throwing money around like a lunatic. It's low stakes. It's a $500 buy-in, and that's low stakes. And he makes a dumb bet, loses, And then he goes, you think I care? And then he pulls out a wad of cash. I got $10,000 right here. And everyone goes, whoa. And then I was like, wow, man. And he's like, yeah, this money doesn't mean anything. And he throws more bills on the table and he's like, buy me back in. And then he kept doing that. And then I was like, if you don't mind me asking, like, what do you do for a living? And he goes, I'm an engineer. I make $600,000 a year. And it's like, okay, you got money to spend, but $600,000 a year. I mean, so he's, after taxes, maybe he's doing $30K a month take home. He's living in DC, which can be moderately expensive, but he might have like $15,000 disposable income every month to go and throw around $3-4 grand at a poker table. But you can't do that every day. You can't do that every weekend. It's something where this guy probably shows up once every other month to dump $3 grand and pretend that he's ultra wealthy. Super rich people. The story is that Bill Gates walked into a casino, put $20 on blackjack, lost, and went, I'm done, and walked out like he didn't need to play. So anyway, the point is, I find that you go to these casinos, most people don't have the money to play at these levels, and it's insane that they do. So, like, there's a game. Are you familiar at all with casino games or anything like that?
Yeah.
Do you know what Mississippi Stud is?
I don't.
Mississippi Stud, we call them carnival games. You will ante. So let's say it's a $10 minimum. You put $10 down. Dealer gives you 2 cards. You look at them. If they're good, you can bet $10 for them to reveal a 3rd card. If you like it, you can bet again. He'll flip over a 4th card, then a 5th card, give you a 5-card poker hand. You get jacks or better, you win money. So the way it works is, let's say you get dealt ace king if you put $10 down. You look down at ace king, it's good. You pay $10 more, and they'll flip over the next card. Let's say they flip over an ace. You now have a pair of aces, you're a winner. So then you can triple up the next 2 spots because you know you've already won. That's the game, right? So $10 means if you want to play a full hand, at minimum, it's $40. At maximum, it's $100. Who is betting $100 a hand? A hand takes 20 seconds. Then you go to some of these casinos like MGM, or you go to Hard Rock Tampa. I mean, literally any casino. And we're there on Saturday night, and the minimum is $25. That means at minimum, one hand is $100. At maximum, $250. Who is sitting down and being like, I can play a 20-second game for $250 consistently for the next hour? I don't get it, man. That stuff makes no sense to me.
Degenerate behavior.
I think what people are doing is and you can see this the way the casinos do their tier structures or reward structures. It looks to me, based on like the Hard Rock tier structures, they expect most people to play like once every 4 months. It's ridiculously easy to get status with Hard Rock. Seems like their players are largely tourists who fly in, lose their money instantly, and just leave right away. And then you look at the Penn casinos, for which they're the 2nd biggest casino network. It's ridiculously hard to get status. They expect you to be a regular who lives in PA, who goes every day to the casino and grinds money or something. So anyway, long story short, casinos are bad that we're expanding them so rapidly. I got no problem with like, oh, there's a casino, a couple hours drive, and you go there and you have fun. But it is getting pretty terrifying that we have a gambling economy, especially Gen Z is becoming just enthralled with gambling.
Oh yeah, there's prediction companies. There's like prediction betting is huge, even in politics. Like you can bet on the outcomes of races and stuff.
I mean, here's a crazy thing. This is the future economy. It's the prediction economy. We have an attention economy right now. But if you are someone who's smart, this is going to be really weird. So the people who watch Timcast IRL can probably become millionaires off of any prediction market. If you watch the show every single night, I'll put it like this. If you watch every video I make, you are going to be on the forefront of what is happening in news. You'd then go to a prediction market, and if they're saying something like, will Donald Trump, do a backflip or whatever, and you can be like, wait a minute. It's a 60% yes. I literally just watched Tim Pool show a statement from Trump saying, tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'll do a backflip. I'm buying yes. And then Trump does it because you were paying attention to the news. I talked about this with stock trading. Like if I hired someone to trade stock based on the news reports we covered, I'd be a billionaire right now. Because so for example, when Elon was buying X and the Tesla stock collapsed, I'm like, that makes no sense. Tesla's doing great. Mm-hmm. The media is the stock. People are just selling the stock because they're scared about Elon making a risky venture on X. So I bought a ton of Tesla stock, paid out handsomely. So these prediction markets, I think we're going to find is there's right now, I guarantee you, we're on the verge of seeing a ton of Gen Z influencers who literally just can understand what's likely to occur, and they bet on it and they win. And there's going to be jobs rooted in, and the AI is going to track it, predictions. Human networks that predict things, the AI then puts that in its machine.
Yeah, I was going to say, wouldn't it just be easier just to feed all these videos and like all this into AI and have the AI like make bets based off of what's going on? I'm sure
For now, it's not really capable of doing it, but it's the inverse. It's that the prediction markets are the wisdom of the crowd, determining the probability of an event to occur, and that is fed into the AI, and the AI then can utilize that for, assessments of whatever their plan is or, what they want to do. Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.